Hello, thank you for joining me today. Today I'm actually going to talk about how to post on Craigslist. I'd really appreciate if you guys would smash the like button, subscribe, share this content if you find it to be valuable to you or to others. I'm going to dive into posting on Craigslist, and this is for affiliates. This can be for your business as well, but this is specifically driven towards those who are trying to promote their offer and get your prospect to purchase. This is my proven method. This is a copy and paste. It's very easy. It's very simple. I dropped a YouTube video prior to this one, and a lot of people had requested that I post what it is that I'm doing. So this is something that you can do as well. It's, like I said, it's super simple, copy and paste method, and it's very affordable because we all know that advertisement can be expensive, especially if we don't know what we're doing and we're beginners. So this is going to help you get your link out there, find the correct prospects, and not cost you a pretty penny, right? Because when we're first starting out, it can be very costly, and it's not cost effective for us newbies, rookies in the game. So I'm going to do a step-by-step of what I'm doing, and I think that you should totally use this information. It got me a $2,000 sale and didn't take much. Consistency is key. So I recommend that you do post Monday through Thursday on Craigslist between the hours of 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. And depending on where you're at, if that's Central, if that's Mountain, if that's Eastern, you're going to have to adjust to the times of wherever you're at. If you're posting in California and you're on Eastern time, just know what time it is for them at 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. You can also post between 5 and 7 p.m. And that's, Pacific time. Those are my recommended times. Those are the times that I feel that people are on the internet where I feel I get the most exposure, the most prospects in one time. Also between the hours of 5 and 7. And what I do specifically is you're going to want to put in a state that you want to go to. And I will search online, and I think research is super important. Pull data that makes sense for your business and your type of prospect. But the type of people that I look for are people that are retired and people that are stay-at-home parents, because those are the ones that I feel that are looking for an additional income, and most likely have the money to get into something and maybe not necessarily have the time. I think the retirees definitely do, maybe not stay-at-home parents, but it is something that on their downtime that they can do and jump into. So I definitely research what states have the most stay-at-home parents, or cities specifically. So I'll go to a state and then it'll pull up, certain cities. Google will pull up certain cities for me to then see the numbers. And I can see, like a city in Texas, if there's, it's 50% stay-at-home parents, then I think that I'm actually finding my specific clientele for the offer. Or if it's a retired community, I know Florida is a big one. So I will look up the numbers, and that helps me to expose myself more and potentially get someone to buy what it is that I'm offering them. So right now on the screen, I have Fort Myers, Florida pulled up, and you want this to be a specific city. It can't be a state. You're gonna have to find the exact zip code that you want to place your ad in. for this to be effective. So you're going to have to put in for Craigslist, because it's based off of cities where they post. So you're going to actually have to put in, like, when you Google search online here. So if I were to go to Google here, I'm already on Google. So here I would put in Fort Myers Craigslist. I already have it right here because I've researched it. And then I would click on, and it's going to bring me specifically to Fort Myers Craigslist. So you would do this for any city basically that you want to post in. If I want to put in Los Angeles, California, and Los Angeles is actually huge. Another thing that I do to attract my perfect client. Oh, I just said the same one. Whoopsies. Los Angeles. Yeah. What I do is I will look up too. So you'll see right here, Los Angeles, Los Angeles. So you want to make sure that you're in the proper location, because that is like prime. You really want to be position yourself in a place where you are going to get people to actually click on your ad. What's great about Craigslist, and I think it's interesting, is a lot of people are like, Craigslist? Really? That's what you use? Like, why are you using Craigslist? That's insane. Craigslist has been around forever, and it has, and that's why it's so great, because you wouldn't think that you could post here, but it is something that people use regularly. Like, maybe you might not be using it and you think it's outdated, but I'm going to tell you right now that this got me a $2,000 sale by posting in Los Angeles, California. I literally got a $2,000 sale. So not just a low ticket, but a high ticket offer, which is amazing. So I wanted to share this information with you, because that's huge. I mean, that's what we want, right? We want 100% commissions. We want those big commissions. Low ticket are great, but so I will look up on Google who uses Craigslist. So I'll go here and I'll put in what states use Craigslist the most, and see right here, like, boom, right in the beginning, where is Craigslist most popular? According to Alexa data, the Los Angeles Craigslist accounts for 6.41% of the traffic going to Craigslist, while Chicago is second, so on and so forth. So if you were to click here, it's gonna show you percentages, and that's super important, because I want to go where my ad is going to be seen the most. So I'm going to look up what city can I post in, and I'm going to get the most clients to be looking at my ad. I want to get the most out of my ad. So 6.41, I definitely want to be there. So after I do that, I collect my data. So I want to know who's using Craigslist the most, and I also want to know, I want to attract the clients that I feel are going to be more prone to actually clicking on my link to drive them to the offer that I'm trying to get them to purchase, right? So I talked about that, which is, again, you just type in Google, like, what city has the most stay-at-home parents? This is why Google is amazing. Like, you don't know, Google it. You don't have the answers, Google it. And I use my resources, right? And I collect data, and I figure out, before I spend money, where's the best place. I want prime location. it's just like a business. I'm going to do my research of where I'm going to place a business so I can drive the most traffic to it, right? I'm not going to place a McDonald's in the mountains up in Utah where it's isolated and nobody goes to it, right? I'm going to place my business in a prime location so people passing by, it grabs their attention. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just going on and I'm researching exactly where my prospects, where I'm going to get the most traffic from, right? So right from the get-go here, what city has the most stay-at-home parents? Cities with the most stay-at-home parents, you have Loretto, Texas, 52%. That's super high. So probably really small town. I've never heard of it. But 50% is stay-at-home parents. That's high. And I guarantee you, because it depends on where you post to, is how much it costs you for Craigslist. So it could cost like $15 because it is a smaller town. But if you go to a bigger city like New York City, it could cost you $75 to post an ad. The cool thing about Craigslist is that when you post an ad, you get that ad going for 30 days. So you're having a prospect see your ad every single day for 30 days, right? So let's say it cost you $45 to post on Craigslist. That ad is running for 30 days. It doesn't stop running. That's super powerful. So $45 for 30 days. Do you know how much money that is in one day? That's $1.50. It's costing you $1.50 a day to run an ad on Craigslist for 30 days straight. I mean, you can't, it's very hard to beat that, and you're getting the exposure that you need for your ad, right? For your offer, and it's being seen every single day. So I just went over Los Angeles. 6% of people that live in Los Angeles go on Craigslist. So Craigslist is massive. I don't even know how many people actually use it. So 6%, if there's 10,000 people that go on there daily, and you're getting 6% of that 10,000, that's amazing, right? And you're getting that every single day. So that's why I like to break it down into numbers and get you to see what's possible and making sure that you're pulling the right data and placing your ad in the proper place. So Santa Ana, 47, Irving, Texas, 45.9%, Houston, Texas, 45. So there's a lot of stay-at-home parents. And I know that there's moms specifically. I feel like there's dads that stay home, but more so moms, and I think that they're always looking for an opportunity, right, to make an income, have a side hustle, like make an additional $800 a month just to pay for their mortgage, right? Because anything to free up a mom or free up a dad, they're extremely busy. And then you can do the same thing here. If you put in what city has the most retired retired numbers, we'll go with that one. This is like for sports. Retired people. Cities with the most people over 65. So this to me is super powerful because retired people, I mean, don't mean to sound this doesn't mean to sound bad, but they have money. They retired, they set themselves up, they have money, and most of them are looking for something to do additionally with their retired life. Some of them already have it all planned out, but a lot of them are like, okay, what do I do with my life now? I'm 65, I'm retired, I've worked for the past 40 years, what do I do? So this gets them to do something, to have more purpose in their life, especially at that age, and to work towards something, right? So if you can give them something to do in additional to their retired life, then I want to target those people because they have money, and I think that they're looking to even make more money, and especially if it's a work from home or something on the side that they can do on their own time and not have to show up, but know that they can add an additional income to their bank account, right? Who doesn't want more money? So this is what I do, and you're going to target a certain city. So they have Scottsdale, Clearwater, Hialeah, Florida. So yeah, I go in, I target, I figure out some numbers, pull some data, and then I go back to Craigslist, and like I showed in the beginning, I'm going to go and type in what city I want to be in specifically to post this ad to, correct? So my example that I'm going to use here is Los Angeles. I think this is the best place to post. And let's say you post on a Monday. So you're going to start on Monday and you're going to end on a Thursday. You're going to post every day from 8 to 10 in the morning, or from 5 to 7 on Monday, and then the next day you're going to wake up and you're going to do the same thing again. You're going to post on Tuesday and you're going to post from 8 to 10 or 5 to 7. Wednesday, you're going to wake up, you're going to do the same thing. Thursday, you do the same thing, because consistency is key here. It's absolutely key. And think about it. So if you're posting an ad, you can even post 2 ads per day. If you're posting an ad Monday through Tuesday, you just posted 4 ads in 4 days, and those ads are going to last you for 30 days. So you have 4 ads going now for 30 days straight, and you're having prospects seeing those ads every single day, right? And let's say those ads cost you $45 per day, and you do it 4 times for the week. It's $180. And you need consistency. You need to be driving and having traffic going to your affiliate link at all times, because you want to create a ticking time bomb, basically. It takes time, especially with your follow-ups with these people, to get them to grab. Sometimes people aren't going to buy. Sometimes people aren't going to buy in the first week, the second week, the third week. Sometimes it could be a month. But if you get that surprise in 30 days that someone just bought your offer, that's a sale. That's a win right there, right? So I'm breaking down Monday through Thursday and the consistency of your ads and how important it is, and knowing that if you post for that many days, it's costing you $180. I've spent $180 on solo ads in a day. And yeah, I've gotten clicks, I've gotten signups to my offer, which is great because now I have them as a customer on my list for forever, right? But $180 to me is nothing to be able to post and have those ads run for 30 days. So if you divide that, if you post 4 ads for 4 days, and it's $45 a day, that's $180 for the week. That's $6 a day, folks. $6 a day to post your ad, right? To have 4 ads running for that many days and getting that much more exposure. Consistency, repetition. It's so important in this business. So let's go on to posting here and putting your ad on Craigslist. So now I'm in Los Angeles Craigslist. I'm going to go to create a posting. And this is where it's going to ask you where you want to post. So again, if you really want to break down these numbers and crunch them, I'll go into Google and I'll post, and I will type in here a zip code of exactly the places that Craigslist is showing here that I can post in. And I'll see how centralized that is to Los Angeles, like how close this is to Los Angeles. Because when I did the research before, it said the Los Angeles was 6%. 6% of the people in Los Angeles go on Craigslist and look at it. So I want to get as close as I can to Craigslist, or to Los Angeles. And to do that, I'm going to post in here these cities to be able to see how close I am to. And you can do that at the end of this post too. So let's just choose West Side, South Bay 310. And what this is important, so you want to make sure that you click job offered because you are offering them a job. And then this is going to give you a price. So it does cost $45 to post in Los Angeles. So if you were to post in a different zip code, and you don't want to post in the same, this is really important. You do not want to post in the same zip code that you did the day before. So if you post an ad in Los Angeles and we just did South Bay, West South Bay, I think it was, you don't want to post in the same zip code on Tuesday. So if you do follow my method and you post Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, do not post an ad in the same zip code the next day, the following day when you post this. You want to post in a different zip code, and even you can post in a different city. So if you post in Los Angeles on a Monday at 8 a.m. and then the next day you post in Fort Myers, Florida at 8 a.m. on a Tuesday, and then following on a Wednesday you post in New York City, New York, and then Thursday you post in San Francisco, California. That's how that would work. That's how that would go. And they do vary in price. So like I said, like San Francisco I think is $75. Costs quite a bit. But that's still, I mean, that's a lot of people looking at your ad for $75, and it's running for 30 days. It's not just like, oh, I bought a solo ad, I got 100 clicks and I got 10 people from that and now it's done. This continues to run. Okay, so then here I'm going to go to sales. I'm going to mark sales, and this is what I do for all of my postings. Okay, and then this is how to set it up. This is where I was saying copy and paste method. Once when you know what to post in here, you can literally write it in your notes. You can put it on your text pad, wherever you need to put it, and you're just going to literally copy, paste, copy, paste, copy and paste the title, put it in here, copy and paste the description, put it in here. So for here, this is where I'm going to pull up my notes here. Okay. So Craigslist ad. So you can literally follow this. I put out 2 examples and they work. Both of these worked for me to make a high ticket sale here. So title, work from home. So this is how easy this is. Like once you have this in your notes, copy, go to Google, paste, done. Boom. Work from home, make 100 plus per day. Description, go back to my notes. This is perfect for, I just take this, this is my whole description, copy, paste. Okay? This is perfect for, and this circles back to what I said before. When you're posting, right, you're trying to capture stay-at-home mom and dads. Now, if you're going to go college students, you can do that too. You could type in cities that have like the biggest universities. And some of you probably even know off the top of your head, but this is just people that I'm trying to like capture my audience here, retirees, people who want a better life, you. So you can use this exact formula. Welcome to the hottest work from home business around. We are paying out commissions from 7 different income streams while we do all the work. So this is going to change for you right here, depending on what it is that you're trying to market. You could put 1 income stream. You could put multiple, like depending if you have upsells. I have, this is accurate because I have 7 different income streams that they could work, that they can make money from. No follow-up emails, no follow-up calls. We do all the work for you. If making tons of money from home interests you, then take out your phone and go here. So this is like people, if they're on mobile, then they can click directly on my link. So this is right here. I'm going to talk about this. This is super important. You can't do hyperlinks on Craigslist, okay? So you have to make sure when you put in your link that you want them to click on, it has to have the proper HTML. It has to say http colon / www.profitsinstantly.com. So you have to make sure that you put that in there. And it's going to give us a preview before we actually post this, and you need to test your preview. You need to test this to make sure that they're going to the proper offer, because now you don't want to spend $45 on an ad and then and not have this accurate, okay? That's super important. And then I do it again. I put it here. It's that easy. Take out your phone or your computer and go here for more details, and I make sure that I have the HTTP. This is, like I said, crazy important, because you want to make sure they're going to your offer and that your ad is actually performing the way that it should be. Okay, so that's the description. Then you go here. You put in employee's choice. Employment type, employee's choice. Compensation, work from home. Okay? Email address. Put in my email address, and then you're going to mark this email privacy option, CL mail relay. Okay, so then they're going to basically disguise this email. They're not going to see your email, but you put in your email, and then that's it. That's literally all you do. Okay, so then I can show you a different way, different ad copy basically that you can use. So that's one. And you can just take this information, pause the video, go back, write this down. In your notes, and you copy paste. This video can be rewound, paused, fast forward. Okay. Posting title. So let's go back into here. And here's another one. Title right here. Command C. Oh, that's how I copy. Paste. Done. 10,000 plus monthly equals pick your schedule. Right? You don't need anything here. And your zip code, I didn't even put this in the last one. Your zip code is going to be the zip code of the city that you used within Los Angeles. So if you need to know the zip code, then you're going to go back to Google and you're going to put in West Side. You're going to put in Los Angeles zip codes. And they're all right here. So depending on what city you chose when you were making your ad prior to this, doing your ad copy, you want to make sure, so West Side, South Bay, right here. That's the city that we chose. So you want to make sure you put the proper zip code for it to show up here. And you would find that here by just Googling it and then placing that zip code here, the postal code. Now we're going to go back here. So this right now I'm just showing you another way that you can set up your ad to get people to click on your offer. So these are two different sources of ad copy for Craigslist. And it's Both of them work. Why are you still reading this? Get on this today. Make 2020 your year. Affiliate link. Right? So here's a perfect example of pay attention to detail, right? Here, I don't have it. So this would have never been a clickable link if I didn't have HTTP colon and my slashes. Did you get that? Again, why are you still reading this? And then and then you put the link again. I have different domains that I direct people to, so that's why you're seeing this. So you would just take this and copy and paste it here, right? You want it to be synchronization. Bam. This, take it out. This is just, okay. Why are you still reading this? Get on this today. Make 2020 your year. Affiliate link. Da 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 da. Did you get that? Again, why are you still reading this? Brings into my link. And then, yeah, link must have HTTP in front of your domain to make it clickable on Craigslist. So that's super important, guys. So this is what it would look like. Okay. Now this I'm actually going to put down here. I have go here for details. And then I will put in and then I'll post that right there. So it's coming up in 2 places. It doesn't need to be long. It just has to grab their attention, right? We need a sense of urgency. We need to grab, I think a lot of people, especially this year as I'm filming this, a lot of people have struggled in 2020. So this is a pretty powerful, simple message that you can place in your description to grab people's attention, because 2020 has been quite the year for all of us with this pandemic, and people are looking to make a change. They're looking for something that's going to change their life. Put them in a place. As long as they're willing to put in the work, then this works great. Did you get that? And then, like I said, go here for more details. Make sure you put your postal code, and then here, employee's choice. I don't know why I copied my stuff here. Work from home. This same thing goes from there, because that's exactly what this is. Put your email and then CO. So from here, that's how easy it is. Copy and paste. You don't need to make this difficult at all. And you're going to go to continue. Oh, there you go. So that's a good example. If you don't have everything filled out, some required information is missing or incorrect. Please correct the fields marked in red. So I'm gonna need to add a zip code. So for this example, I'm just gonna take 90001 and place it here. And go down here. So when you put in this postal code, it's going to tell you exactly, it's going to give you a proximity of where they're going to be targeting. That's why I'm saying you can do different zip codes. So here's Los Angeles. So for this, I think I would want to be a little bit closer to Los Angeles based off of the data that I pulled that most people are, 6% of people in Los Angeles are searching this. This is kind of on the outskirts. So I would want to get a little bit closer. So in order to do that, I would basically go back to Google and I would take these different zip codes and I would place them in here and hit find, and it'll move this in closer, or it'll move it out further. So I want to get as close as I can to Los Angeles. So let's put in 90015, find. There, boom. That's where I want to be, right? Los Angeles is here, so I want to be right in the heart of there, because I want those 6% of people. If there's 10,000 viewers a day, I want to be right here in the mix. I want to get as much exposure as I can to my ad. So that's really important. Make sure that you're placing yourself in a position where you're gonna, like I said, prime location. So now that works for me. And then right here, this is at the end, you're gonna add an image. So this is simple. What I do is I go to Google, and this is all I do. That's what I'm saying. It's copy and paste, and you find your images on Google, and you put work from home images. There you go. And you can snag any one of these. You can click on this, save image as. So when you save it onto your computer, you take that image, go to add images, and it'll pull up wherever you saved it. If you saved it to your desktop, okay, great. Grab it, done with images, and you add it. And then what it's going to do is it's going to go on to the next page, and you put in your credit card information, and it's pretty instant. Your ad gets going in 15 to 20 minutes. It's basically placed in that city. So Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., or you can do 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. I would do it. I would place an ad every single day. Consistency and repetition is everything in this business. You want to constantly be driving traffic. Crazy important. Just I can't express it enough. And I hope this information was awesome to you. I hope that you use this method. And what I'm going to do is, maybe this is new. Maybe you're brand new to affiliate marketing too, and you don't even know where to get started. You don't have an affiliate link, and you want to get into this, and you want to be able to grab prospects and drive them to an offer. So what I'm going to do is, if you grab the link below this video, I have a free ebook that I'm going to post for you that can get you started, and it's going to give you the basic fundamentals of what affiliate marketing is and how you can jump in, read my book. It's completely free to you, and I hope that you gain knowledge from it, and you too can start learning affiliate marketing and how it works, and get started to really making a difference in your life, and for the first time making an income online, and then using this method through Craigslist, and making your first, even if it's $1 online. I think that's the internet is so powerful, and I think that we can leverage it in so many different ways. And I remember the first time I made money online. I mean, it was the best feeling in the world, waking up and going, "Oh my gosh, I just made, $20 this morning," or I sold four units. I mean, I'm not going to go into my story in to its entirety, but I got started in e-commerce, so I actually had a physical product that I sold, and when I started to see units selling every day and waking up to that, I was like, "Holy smokes, this is insane." So getting into affiliate marketing has really changed my life in e-commerce and the power of the internet. And I talk about that in the book of affiliate marketing. It's actually called, the subtitle of it is The Power of the Internet. So yeah, grab it. I really appreciate you listening to this. I hope that it helps you guys out tremendously. and that you really love my content, get on that free book, check it out. And thanks for tuning in.